Hi everybody, welcome to another stream. I definitely just wanted to play something like a little more relaxing today. It's just it seems to be a lot going on right now, so I thought maybe a relaxing stream would be a nice change of pace for everybody. So if anyone doesn't know, this is Harvest Moon. If you're watching on Twitch, obviously you probably don't know, but yeah, this is Harvest Moon. It's like Animal Crossing, I guess you could say. Animal Crossing before Animal Crossing, which is nice. You're basically just doing a farm. I remember I remember this, but more than this, I probably remember the GameCube version more, but I don't own a GameCube right now. My cousins do. I played GameCube through them, not personally. I went the PlayStation route as a kid, even though I did have a Super Nintendo, obviously. And yes, in case you're worried, I do indeed have my tea. It's the sleepy time tea with it's like stress relief, a little bit of honey, a little bit of milk. It's a staple. I should probably be paying attention. Okay, so you pull out weeds. Very Animal Crossing-esque for you newbies. It's been forever since I played this. Hopefully the music's not too loud. It's usually way louder in my ears than it is for you guys, so I try to turn it up to where it's like almost too loud for me, if that makes sense. Look at this. A tale as old as time. I mean, yeah, it's really a wrong way to play Harvest Moon. Let's get into this, guys. I like the music. Let's work on this ranch today. What's your name? Now, usually it would be Musty Elbows, but for the purpose, well, I can't resist. It's too tempting. Oh, it can only be 4 names. Or 5 characters. I don't know if there's a backspace. Okay. What's a 4-letter name? That's cool. What? This is supposed to be a chill stream and I'm kind of stressing over the name. What about... I like Hoop. My name is Hoop. Mr. Hoop, I'm in charge of shipping here. I came here this evening to pick up stuff you put in the shipping box. Nice to meet you. Oh yeah, ask anything you want to people in town and it will help you. I want to do an Earthbound stream soon, actually. I think that'd be really fun. Although I'm gonna have to, I'm not buying a freaking cartridge of Harvest Moon, so that much you can be safe to know, folks. I thought that was a wall. Should I just invade someone's home? Yes, I should. This makes me want to play Pokemon, to be honest with you. What do we got here? Welcome. Cool, yeah, I feel welcome. Florist crops note. Tomato, corn, turnip, potato, grass. Tomato and corn must be planted in the summer. Never grow when planting in other seasons. Be able to have more fruits by watering after the harvest. Tomatoes grow quicker, die in the autumn. Shipping rates. Tomatoes, 1 piece. Well, we're not gonna... I don't think we'll get too deep into this, so... Whoa. Okay, is this someone's home? How do you do? I'm Nina. These crops must be sowed during a certain season. What crops were in a room? That's true, but you do chop down trees and pick up weeds, so I would say they're quite similar in that sense. But yeah, Animal Crossing is definitely probably the most simplest version of all of this. Imagine just talking to someone, like trying to be genuine, and they just give you crop advice. I think that'd be pretty valuable. I kind of want to go to like my farm, but what are you gonna do? Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, is that a priest? It sure is. Ask questions of the people at the shop. They know many things. Okay, he's a little nervous. I didn't know this was a Christian game. Berea. Yeah, that sounds about right. No running in the church. Look how high this is. How is anyone expected to pray in these conditions? Oh, there's like festivals. Is he praying? He's reading about festivals and he's praying, I think. It's a very old organ. Okay, nice. Well, I guess if we ever need to get our prayer on, we know where to go. I hope the sound isn't too loud, by the way. Hello, businessman. Ah, he's chubby. There are some tools left in the shed that your grandfather used to use, and a book on how to use them too. Thank you for letting me know that they're in some unspecified shed. And why would you know that? How do you do? Hard, isn't it? But I don't give up. This woman just forgot that she had a daughter? What? Oh yeah, I'm a parent. It is pretty easy to forget that you have a child. I'll give her that. At least she forgot her at church. Myths of Gods. There are lots of difficult books. What does that mean? Are they just like reading the text? Simple lessons from God. The duality of man, contemplating religion and talking about his greatness in another sense. Must be hard to make music for these games because you know they're going to loop like almost endlessly, basically. That's a weirdly designed home, by the way. The flyer is in. Do you want to read it? Sure. Spa in the mountains. Okay, I guess there's mountains. Very nice. Makes me want to rock my head back and forth. Where are you going, dude? Hello. Where are you from? You are managing the ranch alone, separately from your parents. Great. There's nothing... Wait, what? There's nothing here in the ranch, or is there, for practice? None of that conversation made sense to me. Are you a farmer? There's nothing here, or is there? See you later. I gotta get out of Nancy Drew Brinks. I feel like I'm trying to solve something, but I realize now that there's no objective at all, so I gotta take a chill pill. Oh, okay, there's a bar. This is much more town-like than Animal Crossing, for sure. That goes without say. Oh, he's dancing. Oh, because he's drunk. Awesome. Welcome. Thanks. Okay. No, I don't. Is that how you just? Is that how you buy stuff? You just pick it up and just like flaunt it around? Because that's hilarious if it is. It's a bird. It chirps. I thought it crashed my game for a second. So those phones, maybe. Oh, I don't know what I just did. Wow, that's a yeah, that's a deep. When she writes heart in the diary. Who was I even trying to find the diary for? I don't remember, to be honest. I've only been playing this game for like 10 minutes and I've already forgotten like someone important told me. Hi. These are tools. Cool. Wish you'd kind of like tell me about your shop, dude, instead of just being cordial. So everyone lives in their shop, apparently. That's what I'm getting from all of this goodness. These people literally have boxes of nothing. Why does he keep saying the diary as if he's looking for it? Now I feel... Yeah, I don't... What the fuck? To be honest. Okay, I want to go to, like, my farm. Can I do that soon? I would like to plant some trees if I could. This guy looks kind of angry. I literally have to go around and talk to this old... Hey, son. You have to have a meadow to buy livestock, not only for cows, but also for chickens. What? Does he call me son just because, like, that's an old man thing to do? Or is he actually, like, my father is selling me stuff? Cows on sale are young ones that shouldn't afford milking. The key is to keep them away from the sickness. Oh my gosh. This is an investment. Don't forget to feed and let them out when it rains. Lightning, hurricane. Okay. A bad mood. I mean, I guess cows can get in a bad mood. I just, for some reason, that wasn't on my top, that wasn't the heaviest thing on my mind. Let me go back. Okay, I guess I'm not done talking. A wandering peddler. I don't have anything to sell right now. Though, if you want to sell something, bring it to me so I can buy it. And then he'll sell it. This guy is a multi-platform genius. I legitimately haven't talked to everybody yet. I went down this row. Only I could get stuck in the first screen of Harvest Moon. Hey, bud. I went in there. Okay, I wasn't expecting him to do that to me. Okay, I think that's a spa or something. Is this supposed to be anything? Doesn't look like it. Oh, I don't think I've been in this wooden cabin. Oh, it's a fortune teller. That's exciting. Very nice. And there's even jumping children. Just like the weather. So there's TVs. Is that a Jewish star? I think the Star of David is written in there. This is Harvest Moon's Old Mini Mysteries. You must learn how to use those tools with the book in the shed. Okay. Learn how to use those tools with the book. The rest, ask for the florist about the crops. And the livestock dealer about the livestock. I just yawned in her face. That's how little I care about her, I guess. I need to find this shed, apparently. I don't particularly know where that is. These look like homes. I mean, that's the livestock guy. Now have I talked to everybody since I talked to the fortune teller? Nope. I'm gonna have to look up a walkthrough of Harvest Moon. If I was a shed. I can't wait till I can stream Animal Crossing. I just have to get a Elgato game capture, which is definitely a part of my short goal plans. They're just a little pricey. For the now, we will explore my childhood. I do hope this is relaxing for you guys. Even though I have no idea what I'm doing, I still feel pretty relaxed. I don't feel stressed out, at least, like that I have to do something soon. Everyone's suggesting that I go to the shed. Well, as a kid, I probably never got past this part too. Let's see. Apparently, my parents went away for 2.5 years, and I'll be fixing up the ranch. That would be quite the way to start off the day. Apparently there is an end to this game, which is interesting. So is this like the whole thing, the ranch? I'm guessing not. So this is the town where festivals are held. There is a tool shed. So I guess it's in... let's see. Okay. Alright. Ah, that's a photo of my wife. Ah, yes, my wife. Tools are in the shed and pen. Pick them up with a button to get equipped. To use them, push the Y button. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Nothing in there. Well, it's a whole lot of nothing if you ask me. Is it this thing? I hate that that's just a heart. Wow, that's interesting. Oh, never mind. I think I'm wrong. Wow, there's a lot of locations in here. That's insane. This is deep for a Super Nintendo game, I gotta say. I wonder who else I have to talk to. I really just want to go check out my farm and just kind of relax there for a little bit. Can I like run past you? Look out. So I should like... Hello. Yeah, I know. I do understand that. Aren't we all just looking to buy something, you know? If you're going to raise crops there, I'll give this to you. It's a watering can. Oh, maybe it's because I was just talking to them from over the counter? Well, that is oddly specific. Was that a child in there? This looked like a baby seat or something. The diary seems to be there quite often, I have to say. Anyways, I like that he does funny stuff when you don't move for like 2 seconds. Let's see if that was enough to tickle his feathers or something. Yes. All because I didn't go around the counter. Okay. Just talk to me in like a really intense way all the time. I'm guessing this is supposed to be like 1997. Like era-wise. I'm going to bed now. Who are you talking to? Aren't we supposed to be him? Oh, he's in a chair. The telly. Oh, it looks hot. Oh, so that's important for your cows and stuff, because they're not supposed to be in the rain. Cool. No, I don't want to watch it again. I'm sorry. Okay. Pots and pans. Apparently you can like be a ladies' man in this game. Your parents get home and they're like, "Did you take care of the farm, son?" "No, mother. I was getting farm girls." It's a pup. Oh, here's the first person, I guess. Puff, puff. Mr. Rancher. Excuse me. Did you just ask me to keep your dog? That's quite the favor to ask someone you just met. Where did she meet this dog? Shoot. I hate that there's only 4 characters. Need a dog name. Name him Rough. put a heart in his name? That just doesn't make sense at all. Oh, he's pretty cute, though. Alright, see you later, dog. Thanks for taking my dog. Hi, buddy. I can pick him up. Look at his little belly. That's awesome. I very much enjoy having a dog around the place. That's hilarious. There you go, bud. Look how cute he is. He just kind of does his own thing. It's adorable. So I guess my grandparents aren't around, because the mayor talked about them in like past tense. Hope my dog comes with me everywhere. Hopefully these aren't like crops and I'm just totally destroying my farm on day one. That would be quite unfortunate. Now in the tutorial they were like chucking this thing in the water, which seems difficult to get. Oh, I can jump the fence. Never mind. Not this fence though. Oh, yes I can. What about this giant rock? I guess it's when I have tools. We can't just have weeds all over the place. My parents left this place in a poor shape, who are just inconspicuously leaving for 2.5 years. We have some work to do, folks. I've been like laying sod grass down all day, and suddenly, like, I guess I have the desire to do more. If that makes sense. Picking up weeds and putting down grass, same difference. Those must be something. Let's see what the sign says, huh? Secret garden, no entry allowed. What's so secret about it? It's like right in the open. Yeah, I think that's why you put it in the water. Okay. I got it. Nice. I wonder if they grow back like in Animal Crossing. Wow, they give you a lot of space to maneuver around here. I wonder if that small body of water is capable of doing what I need. Yep. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of all the stumps and the weeds. This would be kind of cool to have a little mini series about Harvest Moon. Get some, just do a little bit a day. Now I know there's a shed here that has all like some starter tools, so I'll go from there. Don't know if they break, but I do know there's like a gold shovel and stuff or whatever, so it's very possible that the tools do break down. Let's see here. I wonder if other farms have huge rock problems like I do. Just like, rocks the size of my body. I feel like that's quite a unique problem. Secret garden, no entrance. Just absolutely bolts the fence like a G. Hope everyone had a great day today. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can even let me know. I don't mind commenting later. This is something I would imagine you would watch while you're in the background, maybe doing some work. Hope this is relaxing enough for you guys. If you're having a tough time right now, Sorry to hear that. Do hope things get better soon for you. Definitely know what it's like. Let the music of Animal Crossing, Harvest Moon, wash your sorrows away. Also, it's really cool. I had over 100 viewers, so appreciate everyone who's been on the journey so far. I think the music changed. Maybe they have a couple soundtracks that kind of change between each other. I could be wrong, though. Which I think is a good thing. Even if they are the same song, it means I'm really kind of listening subconsciously, if you will. Could change based on the time of day, too. Because I would guess this is considered evening. So I'm guessing I can use all this kind of dirt land for harvesting. Otherwise, I don't know where I would do my stuff. Although I have seen a very limited part of this because I've just been cleaning. I don't know how that tiny little lake isn't filled with rocks now, but you gotta make do. Country girls make do. If you guys ever have anything that you would like me to play, I would love to hear some suggestions. I'm always just gonna kind of pick up something random. Although I will be playing some more Nancy Drew pretty soon, so which one I will play next, I don't know. I could go back to Midnight in Salem without a doubt. That is not without possibility. I'm not as critical of it as, some people, so really don't. It's different for sure, and some of the mechanics of the game are just straight up bad. But it is really heavily story driven, which is kind of I wouldn't say unique to the other Nancy Drew games, but some of them are more puzzle solving and stuff like that. And I do like that it's open world, I think, kind in a way, and besides the 360 degree kind of viewing thing, the controls work really well. Like in Treasure in the Royal Tower, I was constantly like looking for the arrow to move forward and stuff like that. I just couldn't find it. You get used to it after a while, but it's not something that you would ideally work with on a daily basis. Been thinking about doing some scripted videos soon, because these I'm usually, I usually have a few like set topics that I have in my mind that I want to talk about, but it's obviously I'm not reading from a piece of paper. I think it would be good. Well, it just kind of depends on what you guys want. As I mentioned before, I am watching all the James Bond movies right now, so that'll be like a massive video for me. It's gonna take, well, first of all, I have to watch them, so that alone takes a while. I'm watching like one a day if I have the time, which is not bad. So at my current pace, I'll be done in like 11 days, and sometimes take day off, sometimes I watch 2. So yeah, I would say 11 days is probably a good estimate. It'll probably take me about a week to script, because I am ranking them, but I'm not scripting as I go along. I just watch the movie, rank it as I do that, and then go from there. It's just kind of more efficient for me, and helps keep things fresh, because I don't have time to script and watch a day. So I like to keep these movies as fresh as possible and to keep them going. That way it's easier for me to compare the two at the time when I finish the movie and be like, okay, I remember watching that a couple days ago, and just that kind of workflow I think is best. Eventually, I really want to stream some GameCube games, but and actually GameCubes just aren't very expensive right now, which is like super nice. I definitely think it's one of the most underrated consoles ever made. I don't know what you guys think about the GameCube. You can let me know if you grew up with one. Yeah, I don't know why I don't remember what the kind of defining moment for me was. The puppy's laying down. It's so cute. I want to lay grass down for it. Oh, nice. I just lost my train of thought. I'm lost in the Harvest Moon sauce. I'm trying to think. I mean, in terms of getting like my island set up in Animal Crossing, it definitely took me some time. I mean, I had to. There was lots of weeds. I remember. But I remember Nikki helped me a lot when I played Animal Crossing, so she like gave me tools that I like literally didn't have access to yet. Speaking of Animal Crossing, I'm super stoked that they add paintings to the museum. I think that's a really great, even though it doesn't, for some reason, it doesn't feel like it fits in the world, but I don't necessarily care about the kind of stuff, so it's cool to see classical pieces. When I go to Blathers, I usually don't give him things in masses because I do actually like to see the fun facts about the animals. I don't know if you guys do something like that, but it's definitely good tidbits. Could be a good education for people in I don't know, some sort of science class. The teacher just orders them to play Animal Crossing for a year and collect a certain amount of fish. That would be hilarious. I don't care who you are. So I know there is definitely fishing in this game too. I think it might be in the mountain though. And I'll get there. I'm really just kind of doing this because I don't want to start planting crops and then run into rocks and all that kind of stuff. It's not a good farming business practice, if you will. It is nice to just kind of relax and pick up weeds and talk a little bit. I hope I'm not speaking at too loud a volume. I'm not trying to be a ASMR host or whatever. Host. Do people do live stream ASMR? I would imagine. I don't think I'll be joining those anytime soon. I don't know if I could ever. First of all, I don't think I'd want to, but just logistically, I don't think I could be an ASMR host because I have a hard time with pronunciation, and my mind ends up just like going a million miles per hour. I think it'd be stressful ASMR, which is definitely a video I've wanted to do for a while. It's just like ASMR like sound quality, but it's stuff like, hey, I saw that you have a ticket on your car and it looks like they're going to tow it. Sorry, I know you're trying to go to bed, but they said they wanted the owner of the car. That kind of thing. Which is, I think it's pretty funny, to be honest with you. Although I haven't quite gotten my, ASMR aesthetic down yet. But I know there's definitely people who eat like watermelon and stuff like that. It's so weird. Some people say it helps them fall asleep too, and I don't know. Definitely if it works for you, it works for you. No judging. And that's my 10-minute power hour on ASMR culture. I wonder if I'm doing this in the order that you guys would be. I was originally going to go for all weeds, but I decided to go for rocks. And Now I'm going for weeds again. If it's kind of like the way I organize it in my mind is like if I see weeds, I can't help myself. Like I gotta pull them. So I guess I technically do have a system. Wow, imagine spending an entire day like picking up rocks the size of your like torso. Let me see if I can stand next to this guy. I mean, yeah, that's some hard work, I gotta say. If anyone's in the chat, you can say hello, ask me questions. If you're just joining, I am playing the Super Nintendo Harvest Moon. I finally got out of the opening town, and so this is my farm. Parents left me there for 2.5 years. And one of the things he said was a picture of his wife. So honestly, the game gets more confusing because, first of all, he doesn't look like an adult man, and in the game's manual, it talks about being like you can get a bunch of girlfriends and stuff. So I don't know. This might be a sketchy farmer, but I did get a dog, so I guess it all kind of just equals out in the end. Even if it was my first meeting with somebody. And they're just like, hey, I can't take care of this person I never met. Just, here you go, son. It's not like I'm hunting either. Like, I don't need a dog to go hunting. But, alas, I named him Ruff, in case you missed the official naming of the dog. Because you can only have 4-letter names in this game, apparently. And I am Hoop. I'm Mr. Hoop. Which I think is great. I don't know if you guys would have picked a different 4-letter name, but I feel mine was quite good. As soon as I'm done cleaning this part up, I'm going to go get some tools. Cleaning up all the weeds and small rocks, and I'm going to break the rocks down. Break the tree stumps down, and then probably do a little more reading. And kind of set this up. I'll probably be doing this stream like every once in a while, but it would be cool to kind of over time build a farm, because I'm pretty sure in the GameCube version it was pretty strict. Like your crops would die in IRL time because it would ask for your clock, but this game goes, I'm assuming, by digital days, so I would be able to kind of set this down, and do my thing. I am going to do another the Spider-Man PS1 game. I'll probably break that down into 2 more parts. And if you've missed it so far, the first 2 parts are up on YouTube, so no need to worry. I'm starting to upload all my streams onto YouTube. Usually I'll play, like, if you're new, I'll play like an hour at a time, kind of cut it off from there. Post it on YouTube, but every once in a while, if I'm playing a shorter Super Nintendo game or something like that, I'll play it all the way through, and the time varies. So, I played Aladdin, and I think I went like an hour and 30 minutes. So sometimes I'll do that. If you guys ever wanted to see me do a long play of something, I'll usually try to make the time and just. I feel like an hour is usually kind of a better schedule for everybody. I know some guys stream for 8 hours a day, and I don't know, maybe someday I'll do that, but I kind of view this as more of a relaxing thing. Hanging out with friends, meeting new people. It's really cool. Someone came on my Nancy Drew stream the other day. Said he wanted to stop by before, and he caught me at the end of my stream, but wanted to say hi, and I like those kind of small moments, I have to say. I think that's what Twitch is all about. I do watch a lot of I don't watch a lot of Twitch streamers per se, but I watch Twitch streams, if that makes sense, like from YouTube. And it's just funny to see people's different kind of personalities on stream. Some people will, if like one of the real popular ones, they'll mention subs every once in a while. Some people, it'll be a short thank you, and Some people make a really big deal out of it. It's just funny. I'm sure those kinds of things evolve over time too. I'm sure a guy who's been streaming for 8 years or whatever probably doesn't feel the same way about getting his first sub than another person. Oh yeah, if you guys are in the chat, let me know what you think. Well, I would say, what do you think is the most relaxing game you've ever played? Like, minus Animal Crossing. Because I know a lot of people who watch my stream probably play Animal Crossing. I'm trying to think of other games. I mean, I played this as a kid, but I would say well, I was going to say Mario, but definitely the first few stages are something that just kind of gets your mind off of things without a doubt, because it's kind of like autopilot done it a million times. What is this? Okay. Hopefully this game isn't just like a secret horror game that's haunted. I don't think it is, though. I wonder how long days are in this game, because you are here for 2.5 like legit years, and the game ends after 2.5 years. As far as I know, I'll be just picking up the lawn for 2.5 years. Yeah, I think Twitch is really cool, and I'm glad it took me a long time to get my computer set up to be able to do this. So I'm really happy I was able to figure it out in the end, because it is nice to talk to people and hang out, hear funny stories about people who played games in the past. If you ever do join the stream like randomly, or if you're new, just know that I'm not really playing a lot of modern games, at least not for the time being. I've been super annoyed recently with just like all these updates and just huge download files. Like, I think Modern Warfare had it was something ridiculous. Like, it made the game file like well over 200 gigabytes total, and if you don't have the space before it, like, you obviously won't update overnight, and you end up just staring at a 20 gigabyte download screen. And this game is like 25 megabytes total, and I think the update culture just in general is just really hurting the game industry. Definitely think it's it's alienating people, but just in the same sense, it just allows people to release unfinished games on a very consistent basis, and I just hate that, which is a big reason why I'm glad E3 doesn't exist anymore, which is a big reason I'm glad that a lot of these things aren't going to happen anymore, because even CES I hope never happens, because it just puts a deadline on people's like inventions, and which can make or break them, or force people to kind of push out unfinished products, which ultimately hurts us as consumers, obviously. Like, well, it's not a perfect example, but I'll give a real example of a video game, and I can't even remember the name of it now, but it was a space game about space exploration, and the developer hyped it up, saying it was like an infinite universe. You never know who you're gonna meet. Turns out the game never came out with multiplayer to start out with, and a lot of the features I said weren't there, but over time they patched it in. So it's like, I wish we as a community could, I don't know, pressure game developers to only release games when they're ready, because, I mean, yeah, ultimately it hurts them the most, but I just hate the idea that games get a redemption arc for unfinished games, and that game could even be an example. The space game, which I can't think of the name of. There is something definitely really calming about cleaning up the farm, which I guess is the same feeling as Animal Crossing. because it'll feel cool to walk around when it's done, and you can kind of see the fruits of your labor, which is like that in real life. It was cool. Like I mentioned, I was putting in sod grass in my dad's backyard, so it's cool to see the yard when it was done. I mean, built it from nothing, just dirt. But it's definitely less tiring to do it on on a Super Nintendo than it is in real life. I stupidly didn't wear any sunscreen, so I look like a lobster, which I doubt any of you guys would want to see if you're watching. I look terrible, and I'm actually meeting some really important people tomorrow, and that's related to my work, which is just fantastic for me. Maybe I'll have to play the angle that I am a hard worker, which I am. So it's good, I guess, to have concrete proof. Unless they just think that I was sitting out in the sun all day, which hopefully they don't. I hope I have a water thing over here. Wow, this is a huge farm. This is insane. Yeah, I'll probably cap this off at an hour, and then I'll probably finish doing this off, before my next stream when I do my next Harvest Moon stream. But I just wanted to talk just in general, and I know this is like just calming background noise for you guys. Hopefully it helped you guys relax a little bit. But I mean, it is kind of annoying to clean this all up, but it'll be cool to have all this space when it's done. Because I need to have space for farm animals and, plants and fruits, which will definitely take some time. This is I actually do wonder what makes Animal Crossing like significantly more popular than Harvest Moon. And I would guess, well, Animal Crossing is definitely more simple for sure. And I would say this game is probably equally as charming as the new Animal Crossing in a way. But maybe I think that kind of identity got lost in translation over time. I think Harvest Moon maybe went for the more realistic route and probably alienated people over time. I mean, even this game for a Super Nintendo game, I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed. Talking about the time of day and, handling livestock. Basically, you have to take notes, which is cool. I mean, this is... I'm trying to think of some of the more deeper games. I know there's SimCity, which I never played, and I don't really plan on getting a copy of SimCity, to be honest with you. I don't particularly see a purpose. I don't know. Yeah, I've never really been a fan of like major simulations, or big simulation, if you will, of controlling general entities versus like regular Sims. Which I'll definitely be streaming soon. Actually, I mean, for some reason I haven't thought about that, but I'll probably start the stream, and I'll wait for a few friends, few followers to go from there. It'd be cool to make a character with you guys, or a family, whatever you guys decide. I'll plop them out somewhere. Maybe I'll buy one of the DLCs, like University will probably be pretty fun, I would imagine. Go to class and whatnot. For some reason, it's fun to go to class in Sims, but not in real life most of the time. I would imagine you guys would probably agree with that sentiment. Because the base game of Sims is pretty, it's pretty barren, I gotta be honest. There's towns, and I mean, I do get it also. Like, it is like a real life simulation, so real life can be a little barren too in a town. It's just, yeah, they have like that crazy monopoly on DLC. which is why I'm glad that they dropped the base game to like $5 or something crazy like that, which is appropriate. It would just feel bad for someone who bought Sims like Sims 4 day one, and you just really are lacking that kind of goal. And I do understand that's kind of the whole spiel with the Sims, but I mean, we all know like the DLC, there is some sort of objective to work towards, and I guess if you really wanted to, you could work on your job or something like that, but the statement still stands. I wonder if the day only ends when you sleep, which would be insane. I don't feel like it's gotten any darker. Look at this. Oh, never mind. Well, that part was pretty good. It's so funny. Actually, it's a little personal, so I don't want to get into it too much, but it's just someone had told me something that things like weren't going that great, and then later you get an email saying that things are like going insanely well. It's just funny how I don't know, public relations work, or personal image, public image, if you will. There's always different people always have different stuff to say, I guess, is the point I'm trying to make here, if that makes sense. Which it actually doesn't, now that I'm even thinking about it myself, but you know what they say. You just gotta do it sometimes. Okay, I think we did a pretty good job here. Hi, buddy. I'm gonna pick him up. Look at his little dog belly. Haha, it's the best feature. Can't do this to Isabel, which I don't think you particularly would. Alright, you go have fun. No! I need to find a body of water. Okay, let's clean up, shall we? I like that you can jump over fences and stuff. It's definitely convenient. I think that's a great feature of the game. Which sounds so lame, but wow, they have jumping. What you gotta do, what you gotta do. Oh, I thought that was a door. Stable, that's not what I need. Necessary materials, $2.50 a piece. Okay, they don't know what that means. Oh. Let me just finish this up, and I'll cut it off in just a second. Hope you, I do hope you guys enjoyed a more calming stream. Recently I've been playing these like horrifying games that just make my heart stop, so it is kind of a nice change of pace, I gotta admit. And I'll do that every once in a while. I'd love to do a chess live stream, which I would imagine probably wouldn't be the most popular, but I don't know, I'm sure some of you enjoy some of the simpler things in life. Played a lot as a kid. Won a few times in my little county in Mississippi. Had the trophies. I have a picture of me with the trophies to prove it, in case you are all wondering of my chess prowess. Alright, looks like I really cleaned up. Well, I appreciate everybody who joined today. Don't know what I'll be streaming next necessarily. Yeah, that's a great question. I may end up posting it on social. I will try to make that the norm. I did see that I got a few new followers, which I certainly appreciate. Most likely from Nancy Drew, Facebook and stuff like that, or just kind of the social part of it. But if you're new, welcome. Yeah, I'll just say it one more time. Yeah, I have an Instagram and a YouTube. Do have a Twitter, but I'm not super active on there. It's kind of a bad platform in general for companies, business entities, unless that's kind of like your established thing, which it is for some people, but for whatever reason, naturally for me, it's come through Instagram. So I'll mostly be communicating with you guys through there, and you guys feel free to direct message me on there, which hopefully it's open. I guess I'll have to check. On Twitter, I saw that it wasn't, and someone had tried to message me, but I'll make sure about that. But anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for the stream today. As always, I really appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.